Hello you. I am Huvakoria. Try pronouncing that. And today, it's been a while, but time to stream again. This time it's about the alpha milestone for the first project. Project 1, codename Corruption at the moment. Haven't come up with a proper title yet. Might as well show it. So, if you haven't followed the devlog, which is in the description by the way, the project is a bit of a pausable real-time decision-making competition, as I like to call it. But you can call it a game too if you want. So let's have a look, shall we? And I didn't bother making a build because it's easier to demo things in the editor, in the Unity editor. Let's see. Here we are. Yes, let's change the title right away. Oh, can I do this? There we are. So yeah, need to think of something proper there. So yesterday I made the temp menu. Let's see what it does. It's pretty barren. You can start. Well, let's go. Could go full screen, but I do want to show you a few things. Well, whatever. Let's just go maximize for now. So this is kind of the idea I got for the campaign menus. To a single menu where in the beginning you can mess with some options. And then you can start. So if we don't skip the tutorials, we end up in the tutorial level. And it looks a bit naff, does it not? And that's because I haven't added in the graphics yet to the levels. The reason is that I don't want to do that multiple times. I'm on a bit of a tight deadline. So-called monkey work, I'd prefer to do that once only, somewhere in the end of the project. So anyways, I'm not gonna bore you with the tutorials. There's 4 levels in total, but now that campaign that we just started, it's here. It's this one. I could continue it, or I can start a new one. So let's skip the tutorials this time. Kapow. So this level does have some graphics in. They're not final yet, but at least it's something. So let's play through this level. You'll see how it works. So this pixie here can unlock these locked nodes. And then I also need to defend it, so let's send this shapeshifter there. Then the other characters are gonna go their merry ways. So it's these ghosts that corrupt the nodes. And everybody is fighting. So we unlock that one. There's 100 civilians who need to be evacuated. And the shapeshifter's ability is to block overflow. There you saw overflow right there. But otherwise they can overflow. Like this one's there's 4% chance. Well, that one went. Oh dear. So, better switch up. The fox is a bit of a better melee fighter. That's the idea. And I've made 10 levels so far for these guys, and then I thought it would be nice to mix things up a bit. So I made a different set of characters a few days ago. They're pretty early. They're not final yet. Oh no, things are falling apart. No, that's fine. Ooh, except of course, yeah. Because I don't want, oh, well, there we go. So basically, I forgot this node, because if it got corrupted, then my shapeshifter would have been stuck there. Which is not great, but now, hey, now we can just escape. So we saved everybody except like 25 or 24. CV is too bad for them. There we go. So yeah, 24. Too bad. Oh, and now it went to the tutorial. Well, that's a bit of a bug. It should have gone to the next level. Oh well. Work in progress. Anyways, I've got more levels. So let's look at the new characters too. So episode 2, mission 3. Well, this is something I just made like half an hour ago. So let's see, now I'm gonna show the scene. So because I'm gonna be making a lot of levels, at least, I'd like to have like 20 levels at least. A few boss levels. I tried to make the level editing process rather smooth. So here's the level. Well, without the graphics. If I run it, come on. Yeah, the Linux editor isn't that. It has some small problems. As you can see, it generates all these playable nodes and characters and everything based on these, which are not the same thing. So these are a completely different script with some user interface improvements there. So for instance, if I wanted to create another node, I could hook it up easily like that. For instance, let's do that and see what happens. And then we can see if the camera can see everything. Yes, it can. Everything fits in. So this is okay. It's kind of, it's pretty fast to make these levels. But of course, to add in graphics takes a bit of time. So let's just look at this one. So all the graphics are separate. They're just completely separate things from these logic nodes. And then I need to hook them up here. Which is a bit of manual work. Like I said, monkey work. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. Setting things up. What are those? Oh right, they're for the lines. Yeah, they're for the lines. Anyways, it's okay. Don't save that. Let's play this one. I'll explain the new characters. Why they're different. Why they look like this. Because I haven't had time to draw anything for them yet. But the idea is that some of the civvies, they join you. And they have these... They're not very capable themselves. They are these small, yellowish, triangle-shaped people. But they've invented machines for them. So this guy is like a bit of an exoskeleton. Yes, you can imagine that. And he's just a fast melee character. That's it. So let's go there. This one is a bit of a tank. It can shoot electric bolts or bolts of electricity. So let's put it there. And the pixie is the same, except this one this time we're not saving civilians anymore. We are unlocking these items. Explain in a bit. And this one is the most interesting character in my opinion. It's like a copter, some kind of a helicopter, or gyrocopter, which is a fancy term for a slightly different kind of helicopter. So he can destroy these corruptors. Takes a bit of time. There you see the electric bolts. And there you go. That is how you destroy one. So now I also unlock the item. Can be used to completely reduce, or rather remove, all corruption on a node. Which I'm not going to use it yet. And of course it's very much work in progress. There's no visual for it at all. So what are you doing there? So now I should use it. There you go, 54%. That's pretty nasty. So let's get rid of it. But it's a single use item, so use it sparingly. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Let's go there. So I got another one, and then there's this. Oh, I see. It went away. Let's go back there. Ooh. Let's not have that. And I'm thinking these items should be level specific. I don't think it's a good thing to stockpile them, because then people don't use them. And I would really like to make these later levels extremely tough. Just or at least kind of tricky. And in that sense, it would be nice if I could rely on people using those items. So that's something I'm gonna do. Oh dear. You know, the Tesla tank cannot shoot, or doesn't have any melee capability, so they have to be away from the node. Let's see, I might be able to just get everything under control. It's a little bit too easy at the moment. I should go... Oh, it's fine. So this level is a bit too easy to just destroy every corruptor and be done with it. Oh, just as I say that, the worst thing happened. That's a bit of a bug, in fact. You know what, let's get rid of that. So basically the exo dude got corrupted here. But I think what happened is that the node overflowed just before he walked into it. And that's why there was no auto pause. So no time to react, basically. So I'm going to fix that by automatically pausing if the character walks into a node with more than 50% corruption, probably. So yeah, not that easy, because now I got to deal with that too. Boom goes the corruptor. Yes, that's it. So, okay, one character got corrupted. Well, I was talking at the same time and there was a bug, so it's not too easy, hopefully. And I'll try to make some of these levels extremely tricky. But that's where the project is now. So alpha, milestone, meaning it's feature complete. Surely. It's not really feature complete. So the things I'm missing feature-wise is the boss battles. I would like to have 2. I haven't even thought about it yet, so I might cut one of them. I need one in the very end. I just need something special there. But at the halfway point, it would also be nice to have something. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the. It's gonna go to the second tutorial again. Yeah, no, the third tutorial. Now that's weird. That is weird. Whatever. That's the project. Let's just do that. I like that addition. I'm gonna leave it in. Let's just look at the other levels quickly. Why not? Here's one. So some of them are symmetrical. Most are not. I'm not a big fan of symmetry. A bit boring in it. That one looks symmetrical. Yeah. Oh, pretty. So not all of these might make the cut. I'm not sure. Skip the tutorials. Then there's a few more. I think this one's not very good. I'll have to tweak them. Yeah, so boss battle's missing. One of the characters is gonna be a witch. The antagonist. So there needs to be some code for her to fly around the map, doing things. Especially for the boss battles again. In fact, why try to remember these things? I can just go to the schedule. Because this is now at the 50% mark. Oh, here we are. So that is the stream. 50% is done. I did that this week. There's no patrons yet, so no build for them, which is a pretty good thing, by the way. I'd rather not stress about making builds for people, because right now I don't really have everything exactly in order for a build. And that's fine. But the next month, it's mostly for content. So I have to find some time for, like here I've said, I guess that's the graphics for them. Might just be the functionality too, but at least I've got that in. So there's some functionality there that's missing. It's the advanced options. But I can't really put them in before I have everything else. And this nice to have save system is probably not going to be in. It's not that important. Yeah, so basically I've got 3 weeks. 3 weeks for graphics. And the boss battles, I guess. Let's add it in. Let's add it in with a question mark. Good. Right, but I really got the the vision for this project. I have it in my head. I know how I want it to look. I know how I want it to play. Why did I start with how it looks? I guess because that's next. All of these character portraits. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna give it my best shot. That's for sure. That's for sure. If portrait's easier than feared. I'm not so sure that's gonna happen. Okay, so now we looked at a spreadsheet for 5 minutes. Thrilling, right? But that's development sometimes. Scheduling, design, text, and numbers. But I guess there's not a lot else to say, really. I showed you the project, where it's at, what I'm going to do next. Ooh, well, I might as well talk about the next project, right? There's still a month to go on this one, but I already have an idea for that. Which is not something I wanted to do. I wanted to go to every project with no idea on what's gonna happen. But unfortunately, I played a puzzle called Blockhood, and I was inspired by it. Not because it is amazing and perfect, because why would that inspire me to do anything? In fact, it's the opposite. It's very flawed, and I would just like to make not exactly a version of it, but something similar that's less flawed. So I guess that's going to be my next project. That's the alpha. So the next stream is going to be there. It's the beta milestone at that point. All the features should be in. All the content should be in. And it's just polish and bug fixing at that point. Yeah, if I didn't make alpha 100%, I'm probably not going to make beta 100% either. So this last week might get some extra stress for me. Right, but I'm really excited. I guess that's worth recording for posterity. I'm really excited about this. Halfway through, going strong. So yeah, that's it. Short stream. It's good. Good to do something like this every once in a while. Not to get rusty. So see you in the future. That's not my ending line. Stream over. Farewell.